Hi everybody, Don Campbell up in Gaylord, Michigan. I've been going to show you guys how I built my sideboards for my 54-inch John Deere snow blade. And I drew some drawings and did some measurements, and I'm going to show you all that step by step, kind of how I did it. But just roughly, I'm showing you that I put two bolts, I welded two bolts in that are permanent, and they just slide into the bottom two mounting holes. And then the top two, once I get that lined up, then I bolt in the top two holes. So there, and I made a little handle for the top, and I made adjustable holes here for the shoes to go up and down. And then on the inside, I put a gusset down at the bottom, and I put a bigger gusset up here at an angle so the snow slides off of it. Now I just used 18 gauge sheet metal because I wanted to try to keep it as light as possible. But you can do it however you want. This is just the way I did it. So whether it's right or wrong, it's been working great. I just love it. So there's kind of the side view. There's the back view of it. The other side view, and then it just fits into these. I drilled at one time 6 holes, but that was too many holes. It didn't need that, so I just used the bottom two, the top two. I know some of you won't want to ruin your blade and drill holes in it, but that's fine. You know, if you can find some other way to do it, that's fine. But this here, I just love it. I built this about maybe 4 years ago, and ever since I tried it, I just couldn't believe it. I still can't believe how well it works. So I got this. Get this one here too. You can see they're pretty good sized wings or sideboards, and I put a piece up here on the top even when I got done, a third gusset. And I put a piece of 3/4 inch flat steel on the top to strengthen the edge of the 18 gauge sheet metal. Okay, so I'm going to now go to the drawings and the dimensions and kind of give you a pretty good idea of the steps that were involved. So, okay, we'll see you in a couple minutes. Okay, here we go. Step 1. Here's the drawings and the measurements, so you can look at those. The first thing I did was cut the 2 pieces out, clamped them to the blade, and then marked them, drilled the 4 holes, drilled the holes right through the blade, and bolted them on. I left a 1/4 inch overhang here, so when I weld the side on, it's not welding it to the blade. Okay, so that's the first step. Second step is to cut out the actual sideboard. And there's the measurements for that. And 3 holes down at the bottom for your shoes. And here's the adjustable shoes and the measurements on those. And step 4 is I guess I kind of went backwards. Just to clamp and bolt that on and drill the holes so that the bracket A is attached. And step 5 is to actually weld the side plate to B to A with that 1/4 inch gap, so you don't weld that to the blade, so that will come back off when you take the bolts out. And I got a little bit of a, let's see, measurement there. Let's see, number 5. I've never done this before like this, so bear with me. And just feel free to do yours any way you want, but this is just kind of showing a little bit how I did it. I definitely didn't do it exactly right because I never did this. Never built sideboards before, so you can just kind of look at these drawings again and kind of use your own judgment and make it however you want to make it. But this is just kind of, then once B is welded on to the A bracket, then the next part is I put 3 little gussets on there for extra strength. and your shoes go on the bottom. And then on the end, let's see if you can make sure you get them, see the measurements good. And then the last step is I made some little handles, so when you unbolt it, you can easily carry them and get them out of the way. So basically, that is my little tutorial about how to make the blade, the sideboards. So go back over here. You can kind of get a little bit of an idea from the first video. The blade, maybe a little bit of a look at here, look behind it, how it looks. I put 6 holes in there originally, but that was too many. I didn't need 6, so I just used 4. In the back of the blade, it's got 6 holes, but hey, the blade's 5 years old, and I much rather have those sideboards and with the 12 holes in my blade than not to have them, because I mean, I just go crazy using it. It's just unbelievable. You guys are gonna love them. Okay, so I'm signing off. So this is just the way I did it. It's not the way you have to do it, but it gives you an idea of the process that I used. And it's 18 gauge sheet metal, so you don't have to overbuild it for a little garden tractor. And when you put all the gussets on there, it's very sturdy, so it isn't going nowhere. Okay, so hope this helps you out and gets you going on maybe your own little project. So signing out from Gaylord, Michigan.